The reason you're not growing is not your environment, it's actually self awareness. Hi, everybody, this is Lovelyn Bassey. Are you finding it hard to grow? Is it like a struggle, difficult for you? Are you self aware? These are questions that we need to ask ourselves because people say they genuinely want to grow, but they are not self aware. Now, a lot of people who are not self aware tend to be very aware of everybody else around them. They know who is sneezing, who is coughing, who got married, who had a baby. They have advice for everybody under the sun, but they are not self aware of themselves. And when you're not self aware, you have a tendency to blame everybody else for your problem. You blame the environment, you blame the economy, you blame your boss, you blame your colleagues, you blame your business partner, you blame your customers, you blame everybody. The one thing you don't take is or you don't even think about is, what am I doing? How am I contributing to this lack of growth? How am I contributing to stagnancy? How am I contributing to my business, my brand, everything that concerns me? How am I contributing to it going down? And you can analyze, you can overanalyze, you can know all of it. You can have all the tools available at your disposal. But if you're not self-aware of your weaknesses, your strengths, how to use them, when to go, when to come, you're not going to succeed. You're going to really struggle. I've seen quite a number of people that are stagnant, and I really hope that this year we all really look at ourselves and we really look at what it is that we can do, what it is we can work on ourselves to grow. Because sometimes being self-aware is knowing whether you're patient or not. Being self-aware is knowing how you communicate, whether you are a good communicator, whether you're a bad communicator, whether you communicate with your body language better than you communicate with your words. Being self-aware is knowing your attitude. Being self-aware is really knowing yourself. If you don't know yourself, and listen, you can know yourself and also be blind to yourself. I have seen that time without number. People they're aware of, they tell you, oh, I know I am good at this, but they also sabotage themselves on the other hand because they don't put in the effort, because they have this other thing of not being consistent and committed. So you can be good at something, but if you're not self-aware that you have a problem with consistency and commitment, then that it doesn't matter that you're good at that thing because you will not succeed at it. So you really need to be self-aware to be able to succeed. A lot of successful people in the world are actually very self-aware. And they are self-aware of their weaknesses and their strengths, and they play to it. They don't just sit down there and say, listen, I am doing what I can do. And let me tell you, one of the other things that I find with people who are not self-aware is this: they'll tell you they are doing their best. Now, guess what? Your best yesterday is not good enough for today anymore. Why? Because the world is changing. Talk about Kodak. Kodak was a company and is a company who should have really been at the forefront of the digital age, but Kodak could not transform quick enough. They were the best at it. They thought they would be that was going to be it, and they did not improve themselves. And as a result, you had all these other digital companies that came and overtook them. So your best yesterday is not good enough for today, and your best today is not good enough for tomorrow. But you can only know this and work on this if you're self-aware. If you are aware that the world is constantly changing. It's not enough to just know. You can have all this knowledge, but you have to be self-aware as well. Because remember, knowledge is what we're getting from the outside. And yes, all of our experiences do add to our knowledge. But the self-awareness part is us. It is us self-analyzing, but also us not just self-analyzing, but using it to grow, using it as a tool to make ourselves better and our business better. So stop struggling. Stop making it such a struggle. Everything doesn't have to be such a struggle. A lot of the fights you are fighting don't need to be fought if you are just self-aware enough, and then you take the right path, the correct path for you, by the way, not the path that anybody else says, but the correct path for you. So let's work on that self-awareness. And when you become self-aware, all of the things you become self-aware about, work on it, use it as a tool to grow. Okay, see you in the next video. Cheers and bye.